Have you ever wondered what became of those iconic A-list celebrities from the unforgettable eras of the 70s and 80s, the ones who were not just beautiful but downright magnetic, capturing our hearts with their charm and talent? Well, get ready to take a walk down memory lane because today's video is going to uncover 14 of those sensational stars. And guess what? They might not look exactly how you remember them. But before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more cool content. Let's start with Janice Dickinson, who was renowned for her classic brunette beauty and bold red lips. She was one of the most successful models of the 1970s and 80s, covering Vogue 37 times. That's impressive. But as time went on, Dickinson decided that aging just wasn't for her. Instead of embracing it, she dove into cosmetic procedures to maintain that youthful appearance. She even took on roles in reality TV shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and Celebrity Big Brother, where it became quite obvious that she had gone through quite a lot of surgeries. Some even said that she looked more like a caricature of her former self. The procedures she went through, breast enlargement, tummy tuck, facelifts, you name it, were all out there. Even the doctors on Botched weren't too thrilled about it, labeling her the worst patient. Fortunately, a couple of years later, she made an appearance at a fashion show in West Hollywood, and she looked different, but in a more natural way. Maybe she's finding her way back to feeling more like herself. It's a journey, right? Next up, the Hollywood starlet Bridget Fonda was the definition of a beauty icon. From rocking roles in movies like The Godfather Part 3, Single White Female, Point of No Return, and Jackie Brown, she had that classic standout beauty that made her unforgettable. What's pretty cool is that she started super early in the game at just 5 years old. She appeared in Easy Rider alongside her dad, Peter Fonda. With her talent, she received nominations for big awards like the Golden Globes and Emmys. But after tying the knot with composer Danny Elfman in 2003 and becoming a mum to Oliver in 2005, she kind of took a step back from the whole Hollywood buzz. She chose to live a seriously private life, away from all the glitz and glam. Bridget Fonda's recent public appearances have startled many because she looks so different from her former self. But you know what's truly refreshing? She decided to embrace the natural aging process and live life on her own terms. Remember Kelly McGillis, who played Charlie, the civilian instructor at the Top Gun flight school? Her role alongside Tom Cruise in that 80s hit made her a part of the pop culture scene back then. Kelly McGillis had a kind of beauty that was captivating. She had this presence on screen that drew you in, confident, poised, and just perfect for the role she took on. Fast forward to now, and yeah, time has done its thing. McGillis is in her 60s, and she's been pretty open about how her looks have changed. She's spoken openly about putting on some weight and embracing the natural wrinkles that come with age. However, it seems Hollywood might not be as cool with it. There's been talk that her changed appearance might have affected her acting career, especially in an industry that's obsessed with certain standards. Her absence from the recent Top Gun sequel is believed to be linked to this. It's a bummer because her presence in the original movie was unforgettable. Now let's talk about Daryl Hannah Heese, the enchanting mermaid Madison from Ron Howard's whimsical romantic comedy Splash. That role truly charmed audiences, but she's been a part of several other fantastic projects like Roxanne's Steel Magnolias and her unforgettable presence in the action-packed Kill Bill saga. If you've seen recent snaps of Daryl, you might notice she looks quite different from her days as the mesmerizing Madison. Here's the thing, she's been upfront about steering clear of cosmetic surgery. She's even called herself a coward when it comes to going under the surgeon's knife for anything that's not life-saving. It's a bold statement considering the pressure and norms in Hollywood. But here's where it gets intriguing. There's a bit of a debate happening. Some experts are raising their eyebrows, suggesting there might be more to her story. They're pinpointing subtle changes in her appearance, hinting at possible cosmetic enhancements, even though she has vehemently denied it. Shelley Duvall back in the 1980s was this beautiful actress who made waves in movies like Popeye and the spine-chilling The Shining. She was quite the sensation back then, but fast forward to today, and she's hardly recognizable from her youthful Hollywood days, which is pretty expected for someone in their 70s. However, what's truly shocking is the major shift that has happened in her life. Since stepping away from the limelight in 2002, Shelley Duvall seems to have taken a step back into the shadows, living a reclusive life at her home in Texas. Then, out of nowhere, in November 2016, she resurfaced on the Dr. Phil show, dropping a bombshell about her ongoing battle with mental illness. It was an unexpected reveal after years of keeping a low profile. But what many don't know is that in a rare 2021 interview, she peeled back the curtain on her iconic movie roles, disclosing something pretty gut-wrenching. Behind those memorable performances, she was going through emotional turmoil and would often spend days in tears during filming. Pamela Anderson, the 90s icon who practically defined the term blonde bombshell, was the ultimate knockout back then. Her claim to fame started when she snagged the title of Playmate of the Month for Playboy in February 1990, and get this, she holds the record for the most Playboy covers ever. But of course, the role that truly made her an icon was as CJ Parker in the legendary Baywatch series. She pretty much redefined the whole red bathing suit game in Hollywood. Now, after waving goodbye to Baywatch in 2001, Pamela's Hollywood journey keeps rolling. She even made a splash in the 2017 Baywatch movie reboot. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, the passing of time. She's 53 now, and the natural aging process does its thing. In recent photos, you might spot those lines on her face telling tales of her Hollywood adventures. But she's rocking her signature dark eye makeup and bleach blonde locks like a boss. Pam sparked online debate when she appeared to have miraculously turned back the hands of time at the Cannes Film Festival. But London plastic surgeon Dr. Maureen O'Gioffili speculated that she may have had several subtle procedures, including mini facelift cheek fillers and forehead Botox. So she might not hold the title of the hottest babe in Hollywood anymore, but Pamela Anderson still knows how to turn heads. Nicolette Sheridan began her career as a fashion model, exuding elegance, beauty and style on the runway before stepping into the world of acting. Landing a role in the short-lived but memorable ABC primetime soap opera Paper Dolls in 1984 marked her initial foray into the acting realm. However, it was her role in the beloved CBS soap opera Knots Landing that truly catapulted her to fame. Sheridan's performance on the show earned her accolades, including 2 Soap Opera Digest awards. She undoubtedly left an indelible mark on the world of television during her time on the show. Then came her standout performance as the feisty and captivating Edie Britt on the ABC hit series Desperate Housewives. Her portrayal of this character further cemented her status as a household name, capturing the attention of audiences worldwide. While her talent and acting prowess have always been evident, there has been noticeable speculation about her appearance. As time has passed, Sheridan has opted for various cosmetic enhancements, including facelifts, facial and lip fillers, a chin implant, and even alterations to her nose, resulting in a more refined and altered appearance compared to her earlier days, especially during her tenure on Knots Landing. The transformation in her appearance has undoubtedly become a hot topic across plastic surgery forums and discussions. Many have been taken aback by the striking difference between her current look and the image etched in their memories of her earlier roles. It's an intriguing aspect that often sparks conversations and debates among fans and critics alike. Before Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, there was Lil' Kim. And if you were around in the 90s, you'll know that the American rapper was a pretty big deal. Her debut album, Hardcore, was a massive hit, going double platinum and selling over 6 million copies globally. But wait, her impact wasn't just in music. She was a style trailblazer, turning heads with her vibrant hair and fearless fashion sense. Now here's where it gets interesting. After enjoying the heights of fame, Lil' Kim's path took an unexpected turn. She faced hurdles, including a year-long prison sentence in 2005. But what caught everyone's attention was her ever-changing appearance. Around 1999, Lil Kim began a visual transformation. It started with blue contacts and blonde wigs, but then she went through a series of noticeable changes: plastic surgeries, a slimmer nose, possible enhancements, you name it. By 2013, when she hit the MTV Music Awards, people were squinting, going, "Wait, is that her?" But the biggest shocker came in 2016, when Lil Kim posted some now-deleted selfies on Instagram. She sported a significantly lighter skin tone and bright blonde hair, sparking speculation about skin bleaching. Justine Bateman, the talented and beautiful actress known for her iconic role in the 80s sitcom Family Ties, has been making headlines for her bold stance on aging. And let me tell you, it's both refreshing and empowering. During an interview on 60 Minutes Australia, the 57-year-old actress revealed that she stumbled upon public commentary about her aging while innocently searching for information about her past and engaging in a bit of self-investigation. Bateman confessed, "I needed to Google something to do a little research and remind myself of something that happened when I was famous. So I Googled my name, Justine Bateman, and then the autocomplete came up and showed my pictures, which looked old, and I was only 42 at the time, and I was like, expressing genuine confusion and shock." When she checked those images, she couldn't quite see what the fuss was about. Justine Bateman's all about self-love, confidently saying, "I think I look great. My face reflects my journey and I'm owning it." What's even cooler is her empathy. She feels for those caught up in the pressure to stay forever young, feeling sorry that they might miss out on life's amazing experiences by obsessing over appearances. Her heartfelt advice: drop the obsession with looks and focus on what truly matters. Justine Bateman's message is clear. Let's move away from this fixation on external beauty and focus on what brings real happiness and fulfillment. The stunning Vicky Ree Principal, later known as Victoria Principal, made her mark in Hollywood while starring in the long-running and incredibly popular soap opera Dallas. She is also the best-selling author of 3 books about beauty and skincare. Fitness, well-being and health came under fire from tabloids that accused her of undergoing plastic surgery. She was beautiful, but now it's hard to look at her with all the plastic procedures she's undergone. Speculations are flying around: Botox, facelifts, laser treatments and filler injections. Yet she's sticking to her guns, claiming her looks come from diet and exercise. Some people find it hard to believe that it's all natural, especially considering her past relationship with a plastic surgeon. But here's the question: is it cool for celebs to shell out tons of cash on cosmetic procedures and then act like it's all Mother Nature's doing? What's your take on this? Should they embrace the work they've done or keep it under wraps and claim it's all down to diet and crunches? Let us know in the comments below. The gorgeous Melanie Griffith started her Hollywood journey by doing TV ads and modeling gigs before making a splash on the big screen in the 70s. Remember those movies like Night Moves, The Drowning Pool and The Garden? She was taking on some pretty daring roles back then, including a breakout role when she played Secretary Tess McGill in the 1988 film Working Girl, which earned her an Academy Award nomination. Now, the thing that's got everyone talking. If you compare photos of her from the 80s and 90s to recent ones, it's like she's gone through a total transformation. Melanie Griffith's appearance has changed. It's only in recent years that she's been open about having some less than great plastic surgeries that drastically altered her face. Plus, there's this wild backstory from the 70s when she was filming Raw. Get this, she was attacked by a lion. That incident left her with some pretty serious scars on her face. She had to get 50 stitches to repair the damage, and you can still faintly see those scars today. From her rise in the entertainment industry to facing challenges due to surgeries and that incredibly intense lion encounter, Griffith's story is pretty intense and makes you realize how much someone's life in the spotlight can change over the years. Let's talk about Helen Hunt. Who doesn't know the fabulous Jamie Buckman from the 90s sitcom Mad About You? That was her ticket to stardom. And let's not forget her incredible performances in blockbuster movies like Twister, As Good as It Gets, and Cast Away. She's been a gem, right? What's truly inspiring about Helen Hunt, especially as she's hitting the 60-year mark, is her refusal to conform to those typical Hollywood beauty standards. She's standing firm, embracing the natural aging process without going under the needle for Botox or fillers. I mean, can we take a moment to applaud that? It's rare and refreshing. She's been quite vocal about her journey too. Recently, she opened up about feeling miserable while chasing that elusive, perfect body and decided, nah, not my cup of tea. Helen's all about prioritizing comfort over a high-maintenance lifestyle. She's all about that laid-back vibe. And you know what? That's just beautiful. What hits home is her take on self-love. It's the ultimate pathway to happiness. According to her, our bodies are these miraculous vessels that keep us going, and that's something worth cherishing to the fullest. She's all about celebrating the wonder that is our body, and honestly, that's a message we all need to hear more often. We all know Christina Applegate, the familiar face from her breakout role as Kelly Bundy in Married with Children. You might also recognize her from movies like Don't Tell Mum the Babysitter's Dead, The Sweetest Thing, and both of the Anchorman movies. She's been known for bringing that spunky bombshell energy to both TV and the big screen. But here's something you might not know. In 2008, Christina faced a major battle when she received a breast cancer diagnosis. That was a life-altering moment. To combat the disease, she underwent a double mastectomy, and just when you think she's been through enough, she recently revealed that she's facing another health battle. She's been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, MS. It's a tough road she's navigating. You can imagine that all these health hurdles have had a significant impact on her appearance. She's using a cane to help her move around, and some days it's a real struggle for her to get out of bed. Plus, the difficulty sleeping adds another layer of challenge to her daily life. Considering her past recognition in People magazine's Most Beautiful and her portrayal as a Hollywood beauty, it's a poignant shift to witness her focus less on appearance and more on coping with the hurdles of MS. But her looks are probably the last thing she is thinking about as she fights MS day to day. Demi Moore was the name that echoed through the halls of Hollywood across the 80s and 90s. Remember those classics like Blame It on Rio, St. Elmo's Fire, and About Last Night? That's where she first etched her name among the Brat Pack elite. Then came the 90s, the era of Ghost, A Few Good Men, Indecent Proposal, and Disclosure, movies that not only cemented her Hollywood status, but also made her the highest-paid actress in Tinseltown when she snagged that whopping $12.5 million paycheck for striptease. However, beyond the glamour and fame, Demi's life wasn't all silver screen perfection. Her childhood was marred by familial discord, navigating the turbulent waters of a dysfunctional household and dealing with parents entangled in substance abuse. Moreover, she encountered her trials, including experiences of sexual trauma. The challenges didn't end there. Battling her demons, Demi grappled with addiction, notably to alcohol and cocaine. Despite her professional successes, these personal struggles took a toll on her life, leading to moments of profound vulnerability. Following a highly publicized relapse in 2012, Demi has been committed to her journey towards sobriety. Now, at 60, the physical changes in her appearance have been a subject of discussion. In her quest to retain a youthful visage, it seems she's turned to cosmetic enhancements. Observers note pronounced adjustments in her facial features, with suggestions of fillers contributing to an almost exaggerated look in her cheeks and lips. Speculations also float around the possibility of facelift procedures, giving her face and neck a notably smoother appearance. This might hint at treatments such as micro-Botox and radiofrequency skin tightening techniques. It's incredible how time shapes the lives of these celebrities. From their glamorous days to their current transformations, these stars have seen it all. But what's truly remarkable is that despite the alterations in their appearances, their influence on the world of showbiz remains timeless. They might look different now, but the mark they've left on the industry continues to shine brightly. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more.